we think we know. And truths we often choose to ignore. A world where one visitor forces a reckoning. A respected family and their choices. A mirror held up to every student. Responsibility, conscience, and consequence. A journey that binds us all. I am Inspector Ghoul, and welcome to An Inspector Calls by J.B. Priestley, Professor Karimzi's adaptation.
We're almost there! Push harder!
Don't stop now! Keep moving!
Let's raise our glasses to Sheila and Gerald. A prosperous future awaits them.
Oh, a father?
Yes, to happiness and success.
You know, nothing really matters except progress and prosperity. The world is ours to shape.
Good evening. I am Inspector Ghoul. I need to ask you all some questions about Eva Smith.
I don't see what this has to do with us. A young woman's death is tragic, yes, but it's a private matter.
Perhaps, but every action has consequences, and yours are far-reaching. Arthur Burling, you employed Eva Smith 2 years ago. She was dismissed after raising concerns about wages. Why?
She asked for more pay. I refused. Keeping costs down is my responsibility.
Please, sir. Just a small raise. Just enough to manage.
I'm sorry, Eva. It cannot be done. Orders come first. You're free to leave, Eva. Your services are no longer required.
Thank you. I'll manage.
I did what any reasonable man would do. Business must come before sentiment. This is preposterous. I will not be humiliated. Now, we come to the next part of the story. We must continue.
Now, Miss Burling, I'd like you to listen carefully. After Miss Smith, Eva Smith, was dismissed from your father's works, she found herself out of work for several months. No income, no home, no family to turn to. She was alone, desperate, but she didn't give up. She was determined to make something of herself. She managed to find a position at Millwoods, a respectable place, a good shop, one you know well, I believe.
I saw that girl glance at Miss Francis and smirk like she was laughing at me. I was so angry, I just snapped. I told the manager if they didn't fire her, I'd never shop there again. I can't believe I actually said that.
I won't shop here again if that girl Eva is still working. My mother won't either.
I was in a foul mood. I caught sight of her smiling and I just lost it. I never thought she'd lose her job. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I only did it for a joke. What harm could there be?
No, I see now it was my fault. Everything led her to despair. I must take responsibility.
Gerald Croft, tell me about your relationship with Daisy Renton.
I met her some months ago. It was complicated.
Well, Mr. Croft.
I knew her. Yes, I knew her. She looked scared and out of place. I had to step in. She was utterly alone. I felt sorry for her.
So you helped her?
Yes, I helped her.
You admit it then?
Yes, I admit it. I gave her the key, just wanted her to feel safe again. She was grateful, very grateful. We grew closer, too close.
I see. So you had a very wonderful moment?
I became at once the most important person in her life, you understand?
Please, don't tell anyone. I can't afford scandal.
I didn't mean for it to go this far.
Thank you for being honest. Finally.
And when did this end?
Last summer, when she left. She wanted to start over. I didn't see her again.
At least now I know everything that has been happening.
Thank you, Mr. Croft.
Sheila, I know I don't deserve it. I know I've failed you, but please, please try to understand. I never meant to hurt you. I was a coward. I was selfish, but I swear I cared for her, and I still care for you. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
You already lost me, Gerald. Maybe not tonight, but the moment you chose her over honesty.
Now, we come to the next part of the story. We must continue. You're a prominent member of the Brumley Women's Charity Organization, aren't you, Mrs. Burling?
Yes, I am, and I think I may say so without boasting that it's a very good charity.
It was supposed to help people like Eva Smith.
I don't see what that girl had to do with me.
She came to your committee for help. She called herself Mrs. Burling.
That was one of the things that prejudiced me against her case. I wasn't satisfied with her story. She seemed to me not a good case, and so I used my influence to have it refused.
Mother!
You refused her the help she needed?
Certainly. She had impertinently made use of our name. I wasn't going to be taken in by that. I consider I did my duty.
You turned her away when she had nowhere else to go.
She only had herself to blame. If she'd been more deserving...
She was going to have a child.
What?
Oh, Mother.
She was pregnant, and she came to you for help, and you refused her.
Well, really, I didn't know that. And if she was, then she should have gone to the father of the child. It's his responsibility.
And suppose we find out the young man who made her pregnant was drinking heavily, used her, and then refused to marry her?
Then he should be made to confess in public his responsibility and compelled to support her.
Mother, please stop.
He should be made an example of. If the girl's death is due to anybody, it's him.
I'm waiting to do my duty.
Mother! Stop! Stop!
Why should I?
Because the young man who made her pregnant, your daughter has just realized it, is your son.
What?
You all know, don't you?
Yes, Eric, we know.
Eric, is it true? Were you the father?
Yes. I didn't mean for it to happen. I was drunk. I didn't think. I didn't care.
You damned fool! Do you know what you've done? Stolen money, brought disgrace on this family.
I know what I did. But she was in trouble. She needed help. And I gave her what I could, even if it was stolen. My God.
You stole from your father's business? From us?
From you? You wouldn't have given her a penny. You turned her away. You sat there and judged her, without knowing she was carrying your grandchild.
Mother, I begged you to stop. I knew, somehow, I knew it would come back to us.
Each of you played your part. Each of you helped to kill her. Remember that.
Is that it then? Is that what you came for? To make us feel like murderers?
No, Mr. Eric. I came to make you understand. We are members of one body. And if men will not learn that lesson, they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. There are millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still left with us, with their lives, their hopes, their fears, their sufferings, and chance of happiness, all intertwined with our lives. We do not live alone. We are responsible for each other. There are millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still left with us. And if men will not learn that lesson, they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. You each played a part in her story. A young woman is dead, and never again will she speak, or smile, or hope. But you still have time. Time to change. Time to learn. I hope you do. I truly hope you do. Because if men will not learn that lesson, then they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish.
It doesn't matter who he was. He made us face what we are.
The girl's still dead. That doesn't change.
We can't pretend it didn't happen. We're all responsible.
I know.
I've just spoken to a sergeant I know. There's no Inspector Ghoul on the force.
There you are. I knew it. It was all a hoax.
I said from the start he wasn't genuine. He certainly didn't behave like a proper inspector.
So that's all it takes? A phone call and you forget everything?
We all did things. We all hurt her. That's real, inspector or not.
Hello? Operator? Yes, put me through to the police station. Urgent.
Brumley Police Station, Sergeant Robert speaking.
Good evening, Colonel Roberts. This is Arthur Burling. I need to confirm something urgently.
Evening, Mr. Burling. What can I do for you?
Good evening, Sergeant. This is Arthur Burling. Yes, of Burling and Company. I need to confirm something. An Inspector Ghoul was here earlier this evening, claiming to be from your station. Is he one of yours?
Inspector Ghoul, you say? I'm afraid there's no one by that name on our force, Mr. Burling.
Are you absolutely certain?
Quite certain, sir. I've been on duty all evening. No Inspector Ghoul works here, and no one was dispatched to your residence.
I see. Thank you, Sergeant. Infirmary, please. Yes, this is Arthur Burling. I'd like to inquire about a patient, a young woman named Eva Smith. Was she admitted tonight? The police mentioned she died after drinking disinfectant.
One moment, sir. I've checked the admissions and casualty reports. There's no record of an Eva Smith being admitted or dying here tonight.
No record at all?
None, sir. No suicide cases this evening either.
Thank you, sir. That will be all.
Well, that clears it up, doesn't it? No Inspector Ghoul, no suicide, just a silly little hoax, and we fell for it.
I knew something was off. He was far too familiar, not like a proper inspector at all.
I spoke to the chief constable. No Inspector Ghoul on the force, and the infirmary confirmed no girl admitted tonight. It's over.
So that's it? We just forget it all? Pretend none of it happened?
But it did happen. We did those things. Whether she's dead or not, we're still responsible.
Ah, come now, Sheila. If there's no girl, there's no case. We've been had, and I'll see that man gets reported.
Really, Sheila, this is childish. We've all had a fright. Let's not make a fuss.
You don't get it, do you? We all did something wrong. That doesn't just vanish.
Look, maybe we were too quick to judge, but if there's no inspector and no girl, then perhaps we can...
Stop it! You're all just relieved you won't be held accountable. But I can't forget what we did. None of us should.
Burling speaking.
Mr. Burling, this is Sergeant Robert again. I've just received a report from the infirmary. A young woman has been brought in, suspected suicide. She died a short while ago. Name given, Eva Smith.
What? A girl has just died? On her way to the infirmary? And a police inspector is on his way here?
Yes, sir. And we've been instructed to send an inspector to your residence. He'll be arriving shortly to ask a few questions.
But that's impossible.
I suggest you prepare your household, sir. Good evening.
A world where one visitor forces a reckoning.